Singapore's Dr. Foo Check Teck.
ございます。シンガポールの皆さん、ダフーさんと
FOO check Teck.
And that is, do you think like Sun Tzu?
In our studio is Dr. Tzu Check. He is renowned for his research on the art of war.
The art of war is a mind-to-mind battle.
The other important aspect of learning the art of war is that you must also have your own art of war. And what I mean by that is you are unique. There's no another person exactly like you. Number two, your company is unique. No two companies exactly identical in terms of teamwork, in terms of how product and industry. And within industry, you're also within a unique niche industry. So my recommendation, start with art of war cards, yes. Right? They give you the whole spectrum, and because it's the oldest and most long enduring tags. Go around the world, you'll never find any other word that is so relevant today as the word becomes so competitive. And art of war nobody is promoting it, and yet it survived 2,500 years by virtue of the power of its ideas. So I'm suggesting use Sun Tzu art of war, and use the card especially because I have actually spent 2 years working on that to bring it into that format. And from there, don't stop there. Don't just internalize art of war, but then also after you internalize, having your mind with Sun Tzu, ask yourself, right now I understood Sun Tzu. Now, can I write my own cards, art of war cards? So you add on cards to the art of war, new ideas you put onto it. So at the end of the day, you will have your own art of war. That is very important. Art of war approach that is most suitable given your personality, your character. You're a woman, you're a male, you are, different industry, different age, and given your context. And important thing really is that strategy is a lifelong process. You have no choice to say that I don't want to bother about strategy. Strategy is something that you are using now. There's implicit strategy. There's explicit strategy. Implicit strategy means you tell me your situation, I can tell you what strategy you're pursuing. It's implicit in you. But there is also the explicit strategy. What do you do as I suggested to you earlier, was to use art of war card as a starting point, and then to craft your own art of war is really to make your strategy explicit so that you can relate. This is my strategy. Don't forget the word. One thing very important is that Chinese characters are fantastic for capturing concepts in the most beautiful way. What is qi? The qi is a plan. What is a plan? You find it on the left side is the words, on the right side what I call a compass sign. That it tells you, by making explicit your strategy, and you will be more consciously aware that you are pursuing such a strategy, and for you therefore to relate to changes in the environment. Those changes in the environment are reported in newspapers. They're all explicit. This is happening. That's happening. So it is my suggestion to you that you should think about it and see whether it applies to you. Thank you.
One of the reasons why art of war is so relevant today, and I show you this in a graph, presenting the graph, the art of war, whenever the intensity of competition increases, you will find that art of war will become more relevant. In other words, whenever I become highly intensely competitive, and you are really facing severe competition, you will find the reading of art of war will be most appropriate. An example of your own art of war approach is like Hawaii, for example, had their own metaphor of animal, metaphorical animal, as illustrate here that you be acting like a wolf, think like a wolf, model the behavior of management. The Chinese, they call it Lang Xing Guan Li. Here I will share an example, cheetah as a metaphor. Alright, cheetah is the fastest animal, frontal attacking speed. But then frontal speed alone may not win, because the prey may be good in turning around. So the cheetah must also be fast turn around. Let me show this through a diagram that you see. Management too must be fast turn around to get opportunity. Alternatively, for the animal, it is to win by element of surprise. This idea of using cheetah as a metaphor for strategy, I first lectured in Hong Kong. For individual art of war, based on Sun Tzu, you can look at Musashi. Musashi lived in a period of warring state, war period, and he created a book called Gori no Sho, which you should study and you will look at as an example. As a final takeaway is for you to really think about having a plan, a written down plan developed through your own art of war approach. And as shown in this graphic, you at least have a plan as a compass to guide you, and as your boat of your life, or the boat represents a metaphor for you. You can then use it as a guide as you go along, adjusting, adapting to the condition of the sea. And the sea is a very good metaphor for the environment changing. For example, the rise of China. Then you must reorientate your training, your learning, your MBA towards understanding the Chinese market and Chinese thinking. The idea you're prepared for the transition and change.